Hello, welcome to MOFILM. We're here in London's West End, in Piccadilly Circus, at the Sci-Fi London Festival. We're here to see Stingray Sam, which is Cory McAbee's film, sci-fi thriller about a space cowboy. Aren't we, James?
Yes, we are. We're very excited.
Liberty Chew Chewing Tobacco presents... Stingray Sam! Coming soon to screens of all sizes.
Okay, we're here backstage with Cory McAbee. So, Cory, you're here at the Sci-Fi London Film Festival. What do you think so far?
I've been having a great time. I was on two lengthy panel discussions today with a few directors that I really enjoyed meeting and whose work I like.
What's Stingray Sam all about?
Stingray Sam is a musical space western about two space convicts who are trying to earn their freedom by rescuing a little girl who's being held captive on by a genetically designed figurehead of a very wealthy planet. And it's a feature film that is written and designed for distribution in pieces on mobile phones.
So this goes back to some of the work you were doing 2 years ago when I think you got your first mobile phone. You made Reno.
I still have my first mobile phone. Yes,
Show
I
us
do.
the mobile phone.
All right. I storyboarded, actually, when I got this. I began storyboarding and writing Stingray Sam for it, or on it. Let me see if I can find a nice piece of the storyboard. There's one. This is my final. Can you see that?
The zoom on the
You got a zoom on there? Yes, that's the final credits, and it was the first thing I began designing.
So you actually designed some of the stuff that's in the film on the phone?
I designed it on the phone, and I also had a character that I designed that I was going to use the phone for, use the movie function for, but ended up using a digital camera with a video option.
So the whole idea of mobile, what's kind of drawn you to doing something with mobile? Because it's still pretty new and unique, really, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I was trying to do something when we first did Reno for the GSM Association convention in 2007. It was only on mobile phones, and I wanted to make something that would be designed for mobile phones, but at the same time could be seen at as a feature film in a movie theater or in a festival like this.
Well, I know I was here yesterday to see the industry screening, which everybody loved. I think one of the main things is if you make films, at least it seemed to me, if you make films in episodes, it's much more accessible for people to get into. So, I mean, is that something that drove you as well? Because they're about 11 minutes long, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, it's 6 11-minute episodes. I like the dynamic of seeing a feature film that's put in these episodes, because each episode has a beginning, middle, and end, and they each have their own dynamics, their own identities. They have their own featured musical tracks, and so each one's like a little nugget, but you put them together to tell a whole story. And I've been at screenings where in between episodes there's a moment in between each episode, and I've seen people sit quietly. I've seen people applaud in between each episode. I've seen people singing the theme song each time it would come around toward the end, and it was an enjoyable way to view a story for a lot of people, and for me too. And also another thing too is I've noticed that a lot of the films, feature films like The American Astronaut, what do you know, The American Astronaut, I've seen it sectioned up on YouTube, so people actually take out, they create their own little segments and their own little moments that they want to represent, or to put out individually to represent the film. So this way it's already pre-designed for that kind of
medium.
yeah.
Well, I mean, we're excited. It is, I think, the world's first feature film that's been made in this way. Certainly, that's been made for a mobile phone. So, we're excited to see where it goes. You took Sundance by storm. You're out in Amsterdam. I mean, where else can people see Stingray Sam in the future?
Well, we're showing it in festivals at the moment and running the festival circuit. It's kind of tricky. We're not sending out any screeners, so we're only going in because people would immediately start distributing it without us. So we're only going to festivals that know our previous work and invite us.
Great. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.